Welcome to SAMMY channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button and hit all to be notified regarding the latest updates. The content of this short video presentation, ladies and gentlemen, is about counterintelligence as part of the subject Fundamentals of Criminal Investigation with Intelligence, which will be presented in question and answer format. So let us start this by answering question number 1. It is a category of intelligence which includes denying and blinding the enemy about police operation, as well as giving the police officer the opportunity to gather information without being detected. Letter A, line intelligence. B, counterintelligence. C, offensive intelligence. And delta is national intelligence. And the answer for this question is bravo, that is counter-intelligence. Okay? Why? Because line intelligence is also known as offensive intelligence, wherein the police officer will be the one to aggressively gather information, and that information will be processed to become an intelligence information to be used for operation. Ano naman yung counterintelligence? It is a type of intelligence employed to protect the interests and safeguard life, property, and important information against possible entry or infiltration of the enemy forces from being lost, destroyed, or stolen. In police parlance, this includes denying and blinding the enemy about police operation, as well as giving the police officer the opportunity to gather information without being detected. It also includes the phase of intelligence which covers the activity devoted in destroying the effectiveness of hostile foreign activities and the protection of information against espionage, sabotage, and the like. In short, yung pong counterintelligence, yung po ay pagprotekta ng impormasyon, ari-arian, against sa mga kalaban para hindi po makapasok ang kalaban doon sa organisasyon at hindi po makakuha ng impormasyon. In short, pinakasimple, ang counterintelligence is the protection of information, against enemies. Yan. Okay, so what are the objectives of counterintelligence? First, to prevent espionage, sabotage, subversion, disaffection, treason, or sedition. Second, for the security of the government, military, and police offices or installation. Third, to deny enemy of any knowledge pertaining to classified documents or information. Fourth, to aid to achieve surprise against criminal and subversive plans and activities. Fifth, to detect possible disaffection, treason, or sedition within the own forces. Question number 2. Conducting seminars to employees about the responsibilities to safeguard information forms part of letter A, line intelligence. B, counterintelligence. C, offensive intelligence. Delta is national intelligence. Yung po bang seminar mo yung tauhan mo tungkol po sa kanilang responsibilidad para protektahan yung impormasyon, anong part yun or part yun ng anong klaseng intelligence, line ba or counter? That is of course counter-intelligence. Yung pong sinasabi mo sa tauhan mo na what you see, what you hear, when you live it here, di ba? So yun, part yun ng counter-intelligence, mga kapangarap, Yan. So question number 3. As used in police intelligence, it is technically defined as stealing of vital information, either physical or in electronic form. Letter A, espionage. B, subversion. C, sabotage. Delta, disaffection. Echo, treason. Or F is sedition. And the answer for this question is espionage. As used in police intelligence subject, espionage refers to the stealing of vital information, either physical or in electronic form, or pagnanakaw ng impormasyon, na importante sa ating government. Subversion is the recruitment of a person who is working within an organization or employment of any person to an organization who will work secretly in an attempt to undermine or overthrow its current system. Okay? Then, sabotage refers to stealing of property or destruction of any material in order to hamper or cause delay in the preparation or regular working duties. Sabotahe, no? Yun po yung paninira ng pong mga kagamitan. Yung pong subversion, yung po ay pag-recruit sa mga tao na nagtatrabaho sa government by the other parties na hindi po satisfy sa government, no? Subversion po yan. Ano naman yung disaffection? It is a state or feeling of being dissatisfied with the people in authority and no longer willing to support them. Yan. So yung po yung nawawalan na po ng tiwala doon po sa mga nasa katungkulan or nasa kapangyarihan. Yan. Treason is the disloyalty to one's country by giving away or selling its secret to the enemy or by trying to overthrow it. Okay, so treason or pagtatraidor, di ba? Yan, binebenta mo yung impormasyon or yung vital information sa kalaban, that is treason. Then, sedition is any action promoting or inciting discontent or rebellion against the government. Okay, so these are the technical definitions. Yan. So question number 3. Question number 4. It refers to one of the activities in counterintelligence operation which involves the application of counterintelligence operation to avoid enemy activities. Letter A, detection. B, prevention. C, neutralization. And delta, destabilization. Okay, so there are 3 activities of counterintelligence. These are detection, prevention, and neutralization. And the answer for this question is prevention. No? Detection is the process of knowing the clandestine operation of the enemy. No? Alamin mo yung pong kanilang clandestine operation, syempre, para ma-block mo po sila. Prevention is the application of counterintelligence operation to avoid enemy activities. Yan. So, more on avoiding. No? Neutralization, this necessarily requires the containment of enemy activities. Then, question number 5. Secrecy discipline is what type of counterintelligence measures? And so, dalawa po yung measures sa counterintelligence, active at saka passive. So, yung pong secrecy discipline ay part ng letter A, active, B, passive, C, offensive, or D, preventive. And the answer for this question is bravo. That is passive defensive counterintelligence, no? So, passive or defensive, these counterintelligence measures that seek to conceal information from the enemy. So, example po nito is secrecy discipline, communication security, the use of codes and ciphers, camouflage, ayan, concealment, ayan, the use of fictitious name, okay? Then, active offensive, counterintelligence measure that seek to actively block enemies' attempt to gain information or block enemies' effort to engage in espionage, sabotage, or subversion. This includes detection, prevention, and neutralization. Okay? Ayan. Question number 6. This is one of the categories of counterintelligence operation which encompasses the use of active counterintelligence techniques while conducting clandestine or overt operation. Covert operation against hostile and enemy intelligence organization or its agency, which covers counter-terrorism, counter-sabotage, counter-espionage, and counter-subversion. Letter A, police security. Letter B, civil security. Letter C, censorship. Delta, special operation. And Echo is port, frontier, and travel security. And the answer for this question is Delta. That is special operations, no? So, ano nga ba yung pong police security, yan, civil security? So, ito po yung 5 na ito ay yung pong categories of counterintelligence operation. Okay? So, i-discuss natin kung ano nga ba yung pong counterintelligence operation under police security. No? Police security, it includes measures taken by police or any other law enforcement agencies or armed forces to protect them against espionage, enemy observation, sabotage, or subversion, or the spearheading elements of surprise. The measure includes secrecy discipline, special safeguarding of classified information or equipment, security of troop movement, special handling of evaders and escapees, counter-subversion within the police service. It also includes tactical measures in combat areas, no? Civil security, it encompasses active offensive and passive defensive counterintelligence affecting the non-military or foreign national permanently or temporarily residing in an area under military or police jurisdiction. Examples include systematic registration of civilian and aliens, control of circulations, curfew, surveillance of suspected political organization, security screening of labor, and issuance of passes and permits. So, kasama na dito yung pong sa pag-issue ng police clearances, NBI clearances, and the like. That is part and parcel of civil security, no? Special operation, it includes yung pong counter-intelligence techniques which include the covert operation against organizations which covers different agencies such as counter-terrorism activities, counter-sabotage, counter-espionage, and counter-subversion. Then, port, frontier, and travel security. This includes the application of police and civil security measures for counterintelligence control at points of entry and departure of international boundaries. It includes responsibility for the security control of seaports and frontiers. So, example po, yung pong pag-control bago lumabas po ang isang tao mula dito sa Pilipinas papunta sa ibang bansa, no? So, excuse me. So, it also includes security screening and control of frontier, security control of merchants, seamen, crew of commercial aircraft, security control of frontier crossing point, security and control of seaport, airport, and the like, no? Basta palabas po sa ating border, no? Bago lumabas, kailangan makita po yung mga papeles. Censorship, control and examination of communication to prevent transmission of information that may fall into the hands of the enemy and collect and disseminate information of intelligence value to those who need it in appropriate and suitable manner, no? Ayan po yung censorship. So, question number 7 tayo, and the last question for this video. It refers to the total control and examination of communication of entire populace purposely to prevent unusual dissemination of information and intelligence to the enemy's hands. Letter A, national censorship. B, military censorship. C, civil censorship. Delta, field press censorship. And Echo is prisoner of war censorship. And the answer for this question is Alpha, that is national censorship, no? So the national censorship pertains to the total control and examination of communication of the entire populace, so lahat po, no? Civilian man, military man, no? Then military censorship, it is a control and examination of communication intended for and coming from military or police sources. Okay, so information, baka naman yung mga kapulisan natin ay chinichismis na yung pong information doon po sa mga civilian, di ba? Ayan, so kaya nga yung pong ating kapulisan at military, meron silang tinatawag na prinsipyo in intelligence na I trust no one, di ba? Then civil censorship intended or coming from civilian populace, field press censorship, security review of news materials and other information na lumalabas. Then prisoner of war censorship, control and examination of communication to and from the prisoner of war or POW, and civilian internees or internee someone from the enemy side held as prisoner while the war is ongoing. Okay? So, yun po yung ating topic dito mga kapangarap. Maraming salamat sa inyong panunood at pakikinig dito sa ating short video presentation muli. Ito ang inyong kapangarap, kaibigan at kakampi, Sammy Bingwasan ESTOQUE. Thank you and God bless you all.